been a few days. I don't like to take big time off, but you know. Hi YouTube. They're here. Hi Shiny, thank you for 16 months. It's a messed up peepo, dude. Careful. Considered Goon Zone Zero. My actual unironic opinion of Zenless Zone Zero is that the gameplay is super fun and I am down for the gacha mechanics. I love doing little gacha stuff, but holy shit, it's like 30 minutes of them just yapping, dude, for them to get to the point where I get to press the buttons and kill the things. It's so sickening. I don't give a fuck about the story, dude. I just want to click the enemies and do the cool dodge counters. Stop making me listen to these guys yap for like 30 minutes. It's hell. Hey Leonard, how's it going? I am alright. How about yourself? You know, Yap Fest gets interrupted by actual gameplay. Look, the story is fine, I'm sure. But I didn't spin that game up for the story. I'm in Hoyo's other games too. Yeah, I quit playing Honkai Star Rail for basically the same reason. Like, conceptually, the gameplay is super fun, and I wish that they would just focus on that. But I think that this is not the game's problem, and I think that there is a very big player base that is playing that game for the story. I don't know who it is, because it's definitely not me. I don't want my gacha games to have story. I want to do gacha pulls and then click on enemies and see the number go up. But, you know. Centroid, how's it going? Cookie Run Kingdom has a skip button for the story and they just brought back the best game mode. I honestly think I'm probably not gonna play a gacha game for free ever again in my life. I played a lot of Puzzles and Survival, a good year of it. I strongly doubt that I will play a gacha game without a sponsorship ever again. There's just no reason. I don't really enjoy them that much. People, you know, play it for pretty boys. Feel free, right? You can... I think that character designs in anime games don't really call to me all that much. Like, it's cool, but I scrolled through the cast of characters and I went, is this all of them? None of them were like, oh yeah, I love this character so much, I gotta get to it, because I, you know, just looking at them, I couldn't tell you what they did. I had no idea about their gameplay. But I went and I played through the introduction for each of the characters, and I like the cat girl. It's fun to dodge. Submit your first paper to the journal today. This is going to be quite a ride. Yo, good luck, good luck. I hope it goes well. Hi, Bobo Fog, as well. What's going on? Hey, Dagon, what's up? Looking into getting the sponsorships again? I mean, you know, I feel like it's a little out of my hands. I guess I should email Stream Elements and say, like, hey guys, please. Your dad something to him, real men don't get hurt or injured, he should walk it off. Yeah, Dagon, I'll let him know. Yeah, buddy, I'll hit him up. Give him a call. Anything else I want to say about gacha games? Nah, not really. Let's play my favorite gacha game, Wildfrost. So this game got an update. If you did not hear the news, I'm gonna play Nike. That game looks so fucking awful. I know. Like, I get it. I don't fault people who play video games just a goon. If you pick a game up and you go, "Oh my god, look at this lady's fat ass. I gotta spend $100 to pull." Sure, dude. Whatever. But like, I looked at the gameplay of that game and I went, "My god, this looks so boring." Chris roll? I don't think we did 149. Sure. What was that? That's like, this would be 180. This would be 90. This would be like, I think the midpoint is 135. Yeah, so 149 would be like this. Character designs are a tragedy and the gameplay is even worse. But consider this. Big boobies. Massive honkers on those ladies, though. Like, they're huge. Genshin is fun and has a good story and a fun exploration. So if you missed the first part of the stream, and you just came in now, you missed me spending about 5 minutes talking about how much I can't stand Zenless Zone Zero because the characters never shut the fuck up. And I just want to play the game. I don't want to deal with all the story. Again, I don't fault you if you enjoy the character designs or the story or whatever, but like, I don't know, man. The story just doesn't do it for me. Maybe Genshin is different. I don't know. But I'm not going to find out. Zenless Zone Zero, the character designs look like they're for pedophiles. Yeah, I mean... yeah. But it's... they're putting a lot of money out for sponsorships, so I'm not taking any of it at this point. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna do it. So it's okay. Soulbound and Groff are bugged? Oh yeah? How so? I have not seen it. Why observe digital breasts when the real thing is 100 times better? So true. I burn my chances. I mean, they're not contacting me. It doesn't matter. Do you think Hoyoverse is watching this? No trigger. So what if a unit is soulbound and they die now? It doesn't sacrifice. Interesting. Well, lost is Devacrow better now? Yeah. It's me, John Hoyoverse. Ah, shit. Hey, Tofu, how's it going? You watch me almost every day. Sick. Hell yeah, dude. That's me. Hi, Mithra, how's it going? Jason, hello. Ezekiel, hello. How's it going? How's it going? Hoyoverse games depend on the story to sell the characters. Yeah, I just, like... To me, I am not someone who goes, oh man, now that I know this weird little maid girl's whole story arc, I need to spend millions of dollars on upgrading her. I personally am... something that I realized when I was playing Baldur's Gate is that games that present themselves as like, you have to get super invested in the story to enjoy it, I just kind of find myself, or like immersed, I suppose, I find myself uninterested in. I like Baldur's Gate a lot more when I treated it as a game that I was trying to play from a tactical perspective compared to a game that I was trying to play and be like, oh, well, what would the characters do in this position? You know? Like, I just have more fun when I'm min-maxing. And so I don't give a fuck about the story or characters' feelings or aesthetics all that much. I care a little bit about aesthetics, to be fair. But, you know. Yourself hating the story stuff in Baldur's Gate? I just don't feel one way or another about it, to be honest. To you, it's midnight. Well, to me, it's 11 p.m. The chicken was good, but you're not eating it more than once a month because it's already tearing up your insides. That's I think this is a weak stomach diff. Binku buff? Yeah, Binku buff. Alright, everyone, let's go play some Wildfrost. What's the last good story game I played? Mass Effect 2 was pretty good. I think the story of Mass Effect 2 was decent. Mass Effect 3, what else have I played as a story? What did I play for the Friday game before Mass Effect? Does anyone remember? Hey, AAA King, how's it going? Mario RPG? Was it really Mario RPG? Mario RPG feels like it was a fucking eternity ago. It was Mario RPG? Holy shit. How long have I been playing Mass Effect? Oh my god. Summon Bebop. Well, I mean, I guess we're almost done with Mass Effect. It's just, like I said last time, there was a point in time in the, like, life cycle of my stream where I basically, there was a point in time where I played the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles when it came out, and I just sat down and I played it nonstop. We finished it in like maybe 3 weeks. I have just today, or no, just last Mass Effect stream passed my total time in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and I've been playing Mass Effect for like 7 months. It's a different time, but also viewership numbers, analytics, yada yada, boring stuff. Things about Contradiction. I've watched all of Contradiction already, so I know all about it. I would love to play more FMV detective games, but I don't know if there are anymore. Bebop, please? No, I like winning the game, so I'm gonna not pick bad things. And a break in Friday games? That would make sense. I don't know. It's all a blur. I'm feeling so it's this hero, the 10-1-3, deal 4 to damage targets, or 13-2-4. This hero is very good. 13 HP and when hit a passive, but it's still scary to have this. Chances that it works from both a tactical perspective and a story character investment perspective. Yeah, I think that the game is more enjoyable if I just play it as a game where I'm trying to min-max. I tried to play it as if it was D&D, and then you just kind of die if you try to play it as if it's D&D and you're playing with a DM who's gonna let you do crazy things and get away with it. Adolf got to lick a graham cracker today since it's Monday. Io, are you okay? F13 too? I played that game, yeah. Look at this dude, 5 HP Binku. Holy, oh man, I misclicked. Oh no. Oh no, Binku. What happened? Was successful because it allows people to engage with both. Yeah, sure. No, I don't disagree. I don't know. I think I will eventually go back to Baldur's Gate, and I'm sure I will like it a lot. Watching baseball? Bye, Alice. Enjoy baseball. What are you watching? Put two poles in Wildfrost? Agree. So true. Oh, I need to move, Chris. That's better. Depot Mets. Boston, and you think Colorado? They're blue and it says COL. Colorado Rockies and Boston Red Sox? Final answer? I would like to lock in. Thank you for making me like watching this game. No one streams it. Yeah. I have noticed that not many people are ever in the category. What can I say? How good do you think Binku would be if it was 5 HP, 1 attack, 4 turn with Barrage, and applied to ink? About the same. Good evening, hi friend. How's it going? And any one card from another card game, what would it be? Fuck. I was gonna say the Jack of Hearts, dude. You beat me. 5 of Clubs. Good answer. Good answer. Man. Man. Ancestral Recall. I'd add the card that gives you the magic chicken mount in World of Warcraft from the WoW TCG. Binku, but it's the Mona effect ink version. You could do that. Gotta grab Wee Joker. Wee Joker, yeah, sure. You add Exodia. Oh, yeah. I'd add Exodia's head. That's it. Not the rest of him, so he's completely worthless, just the head. I don't want money. I want to go top path here. Bricks or wheat? Oh, fuck, that's also a good answer, dude. Fucking, yeah, I'd add sheep from Catan. Oh, man. So many bangers. Wow, Sunglass Charm. Hey, Carcane, how's it going? What a tragedy. I think... Blunky with the -4. The Blunky down a charm slot is really bad. It's a shame. I think you just click Lil Barry here. This would be really good, though. If he wasn't frosted out, I think you could play him, but it's just too horrific. Has to be Blunky here? I think it's really bad to click Blunky there. For Namastop, you don't know if you know if they fixed the bug where more than one enemy was killed at the same time. Yeah, I saw a bunch of bug fixes go through. It sounds like a bunch of shit that was really annoying got fixed, which is great. Huge for Wildfrost. Because I saw the crash that came when too much blood got put on the cards is fixed, and the crash where if you have too many cards in hand is also fixed. Tons of good news. Sunclass Chime for Bushu scaling? Sorry, Sunclass Chime Bushu for scaling. No, you shouldn't do that. Not probably. No. Jumbo no longer scary. They fixed Jumbo a little while ago. Jumbo's good now. Raspberry needs to be arrested. Yeah, every now and then people will ask me like, hey, what do you think needs to be changed about Wildfrost? And usually I would say something like, I think that you shouldn't get shop locked after the first major boss in the area before the fourth fight. I think that it's real fucked up when you get forced to miss a crown. I don't feel that way anymore. I think the number one thing that I think needs to be fixed from this game is this acorn charm showing up in the first fight. I don't think this should happen. I actually think this is one of the worst things that can happen to you these days. It's worse than, like, to me, this is about as bad as, like, a teeth charm on a Woolly Drek, sort of bad. It's so hard to mitigate an enemy just having their health doubled. There's very little you can actually do to counterplay into this. I'm debating if I want to hit the gobbling here. I want to hit the gobbling here, but can I? I probably don't have the time. And if I send Woodhead into Earthberry, then I don't have anything for Queen Globbery. That's shop blocked, not male chicken blocked. Correct. I said shop locked. Locked out of the first the second shop in the game. What if you hit the dab? Oh no, Dagon, what if you hit the dab? Teeth and acorn charms are too strong when used by both the player and the enemy. You think teeth charms for the player are too strong? What if you hit the gritty? What if you hit the gridiron? Wouldn't cry if teeth charm was gone. I think that the tiger charm, where it's +1 teeth whenever they're hit, I think that charm is fine. I think that the actual teeth charm is just kind of fucked up. But you don't usually die to it, so it's not that big of a deal. You will typically not die. There's usually a way around it. The tiger charm, not the teeth one. I also think the tiger charm is not very good. I think that teeth on your side is not all that good. What if you hit your children? Probably they would be taken away from you. It depends on if you're caught. Ooh. What if you hit Artsman's children? I think you get put in jail then, Cranberry. They're stuffed animals and you would never hurt them, but they don't feel pain. So, that one's okay. Jail for hitting a stuffed animal? Yeah, Cranberry is destruction of property. At the minimum, you'd have to pay a fine. I'm gonna pick Moko Totem here. I think that this is pretty close. Moko Totem and Spice Stones are both very good here. I think Moko Totem is a little bit better. I'm gonna click it. It's probably best to go bottom path. Is it hard to actually trigger Moko Totem? Basically impossible. Heart Station. Are we using any mods? Not today. You click Wart here for sure. Poor Wallop. And then we go take a little look. That Shellbow is okay. If I buy a card here, I miss the next crown. So I guess not. Is Devacrow viable now? I don't know. Maybe. That was so good. Is it better than a crown? What fight? It's Bamboozle. I'm not really under any threat here. Just high roll the cave. Maybe. Ah, I win. Nice. That's a high roll right there. I suppose I should play Wart. I have Moko Totem for this. Yeah, it's been like, I don't know, 100 years, but they finally have given me Heart Station Lil Berry. I feel like I've lived a lifetime waiting for this run. Lil Berry's sword does get bigger. If you watch closely, you will see it. It's best to play Woodhead here. But I would like to have played Bushu. Maybe the Snowbow hits my hero. Nice. That's pretty good. Oh, Nova plus Chocolate Charm, Balance Charm, and 5 other charms. And now she's the Frost Guardian. What do you do? Freezer. Presumably. I'd be surprised if the answer wasn't just Freezer. What size attack based or trigger based? It's attack based. His damage goes up and the sword increases in size. Booze will always get the Durian Charm? It is just you. I think he gets all 3 options fairly frequently. Will Barry or Yuki more? I mean, Yuki's just better. It's not really a like. I don't think it's much of a contest between them. I'm thinking about if I want to try to maximize 2 damage here, and the answer is nah. I'm good. Having Heart Station and not having the Snowbows stacked up on me is extremely nice. Very, very cool. What's not cool is the devil. Jonathan Gobbler in the back over here. Threatening me like this. Did he say I can't go back and I zoned out? Chat, clip that. Chat, I wasn't paying attention. Someone clip that. Something about that is pretty funny. I like that one. Somebody clip that. I wasn't listening. Oh my god! Anyway, I think that Yuki is just a better character. I don't think that it's like, which one do you prefer? You gotta go through like 15 different flips to get Lil Barry to land, and Yuki starts with a bunch of snow. Lose Harvest to Snowbow, watch out. Nice advantage at YouTube is rewind, but then you're behind. Yeah, the thing that's nice about it is that you can then just catch up, right? You can just run a, you can just run it like 1.x. I think Chris is getting really good at sneaking into the YouTube videos. I don't know what you're talking about. Clip that. Great job, friend. Thank you. Yuki has plus 10 attack on one card. Pretty decent. The thing that makes Yuki good is not that. The thing that makes Yuki good is the fact that no matter what happens once you click Yuki, you already have 2 snow sticks in your deck. If you click Lil Barry, sometimes you don't see any cards that say heal. And then you go, wow, I think this game might fucking suck. Here's the Snowbow lineup. I mean, you could go in for a multi-kill here, and I think I'm just gonna go home now. Blueberry seems like an incorrect descriptor now. It's like an ironic name, you know? Ah. Right. Some good stuff here. Well, there are 2 good things here. Not true, there are 3. But I will take the 2 good ones. Who do you think Snowball would play for if you join the MLB? Probably none, because baseball happens year-round, and I guess not in the winter, right? But like, you know. Do you think Snowball's gonna play in the summer? Doubtful. Probably you can click on Bomb Bomb here. Tiny Tycho's also okay. Let me think. Tiny Tycho deals 10 on a 2. Say a little path generation here. Yeah, I mean, you know. I have transcended my rage, and now I just don't care anymore. Most likely I will find a way around this problem. But it would have been nice if I bought that shell bow, wouldn't it? I think you pick Bomb Bomb here. I don't think Tiny Tycho is inherently better than Wart. And sometimes this is Foxy. It's not. It's Jumbo. Okay. Snuffle nerfed down to 3 HP, by the way. I don't think that this matters too much. I don't really care. Oh, what this does is it makes him a lot worse at fighting Bamboozle. Which is fine, I suppose. Goop me up. Bum Bum triggers Tiny Tycho's effect. No, it's not a hit. It says deal damage, not hit. Because if you read the Sarah, here it is. If you read this thing, a hit occurs when one card attacks another, even if they don't deal any damage. All cards that have a sword icon will attack and hit their targets. Damage dealt by status effects does not count as a hit. A hit in this game is when a sword connects with an enemy. However, Jumbo, when he attacks, he specifically says also hits ally behind. Hey, Tycho is only triggered with junk now? That doesn't sound correct. When I find you to be lying, I'm gonna tell Cranberry to crush your skull. Oh, Cranberry! Anyway. I'm gonna play this. Bye, Junk. You are, I think you're confusing Tiny Tycho, perhaps, with Mini Mika, who is, when hit with junk, gain frenzy. I'm gonna play a Cursed Crown on something. The question here is, so I don't know what I'm doing in this run. The actual question from this position is, should I place this Cursed Crown? I don't know, to be honest. I probably wouldn't die. Crown? Chris, here, hold on, let me... How do I rotate the crown? Tough. I don't need to spend all this time thinking, I suppose. I could probably just do this. Sometimes I will not be happy about this, but eh. The longer I wait on these charms, the better off I am, because the more information I have, the better we do. I wonder if I should just hit Will Berry myself. Maybe. He only loses 1 HP. Being down a or being down a crown is going to be a little tough, actually, for this run, I fear. Will Berry just takes his time scaling up. That's all. And he's a 4th turn timer, which is a little bit dire. And there's a smack back on the conquer. Okay. I understand where I am now. I don't have a freeze. You can play like... This guy's 12. This is 4 and then 2. So I can play Bomb Bomb, Hongo's Bushu is fine, but this is +2. I wish I had a freeze here. I could play Bomb Bomb Redraw, but that's really bad to waste another turn. I think you're always gonna play Bomb Bomb here. So we can start there. I feel like I'm putting a Hongos on this Conquer. And he's on 8. He'll hit Bomb Bomb, I think, for 1. The situation with Curse Crowning a Traveler is beneficial compared to regular crowning. Sometimes it's good to put it on Bird if you're trying to sacrifice Bird right away, but for some reason it lived a fight. But, like, it's beneficial in quotation marks, but if you're in a position where you're playing Chikachi and you win the fight without Chikachi being sacrificed, your run is probably so strong that you don't have to care anymore. So what I can do, it's you know what's good here is Flame Water. Flame Water Bomb Bomb is good here. And now Bomb Bomb cleans up. Fungo Blaster gain Frenzy? I don't know. If I let Bomb Bomb tank the Pecan, she dies, and I should not let that happen. So I'm gonna go have Heart Mist Station take the Pecan hit. I'm gonna probably finish this with a Bushu. I was gonna Gunk Fruit Will Berry, but I think it's better to Bushu here. And then Bomb Bomb cleans the bottom row just in time for a new bottom row to pull up on me. Okay. Oh, this guy does live it too, actually. Oh, who's Heart Mist? Oh, yeah. When I put the Heart Mist in front of the enemy that's on a 1-turn timer, it dies, huh? Weird. Sunrod Bomb Bomb clears this row, and then Moko Totem tanks here. The issue is that Sunrod Bomb Bomb puts her off, or on the same timer as the Conquer, who is hitting a reasonably high amount of damage. Saving the Heart Mist be more beneficial. How would you save the Heart Mist Station in that position? Can we get attack from the recall heal? I don't know. You just want to kill Bushu? No, that's not more beneficial. What do you mean? I mean, I guess in this fight, it is probably a little better to give up Bushu than Heart Mist Station. Sure. Okay, I'm just gonna pull Bushu out, I think, because it's very beneficial to have Moko Totem. Moko Totem takes a lot of damage for me. It's just tough because this play means that I have to recall Bomb Bomb now. I should let my hero take this 5 because I won't always be taking 5. This will be higher. I should not hold this hand though. No way you hold that hand. It's very bad. 11, 5, 4. Things like Chrono Frenzying Spike. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I have no idea. It's not really something that... it's hard to say. I think maybe it's like they need this. They need like the little reaction thingy for them to gain Frenzy, but I don't know that for sure. I'm gonna go to 2 HP and play Bushu here. Nothing weird. Its best quality is the healing, and it heals the same amount if it's injured. Bushu doesn't heal itself. And also then you're losing attack for no reason. The only reasonable situation in which you would sacrifice Bushu there is if you think that you're going to actually lose the run. If you think that you are going to die in this fight, then you can consider sacrificing Bushu. Otherwise, it's just worse. Why would you take an injury? Like, for what purpose would you take an injury there? Just for fun? Like, I don't really understand why you would. Arneri, how's it going? What's up? Doesn't matter too much. I don't want to hold bad hands. That's all. I'm also making sure I take an extra, like, half second to look at every turn to make sure I'm not missing something. No Nova yet? No Nova yet. Okay. I'm glad I did not greed my Cursed Crown, though. This fight was a little harder than I had anticipated. I thought it was going to be kind of over. Not at the boss. Great call. Top right, pause, back to menu, exit, abandon run. You know the deal. I think that mobile campfire is game winning. I'm pretty sure. I think that puts us to a point where we do so much damage that I just kind of win the game. See if something has a reaction effect or is an explanation point. Yeah, but so the question was, can Fungo Blaster get Frenzy? And my instinct of answer was no. But Spike can get Frenzy through Chrono, so maybe. Like Woodhead can get Frenzy from Chrono. So I don't know. I'm gonna click on this thing. It's just like, there's a lot of stuff. I actually think that you can just go Traveler here and look for Foxy. Because Foxy is winning. And this is whatever. Treasure. I mean, maybe you're supposed to go. I'm gonna go Traveler. Ah, there you go. Cool. Bye-bye, Lil Berry. Although I'm stuck with this shitty heart station now. Look at this pimento on a 4, by the way. Look at this guy. Still pretty dog, but, you know. Slightly less terrible. This pick doesn't matter. I'll click pimento, I guess. Maybe you could click Pooty there. Okay, so I would like to wait a little bit longer, potentially. Because I have this mobile campfire, and that's a lot of damage. Can I wait? I'd like to wait until the next boss. But I'm stuck with this shitter. But I needed to do it, right? There's no question about it. I have Bomb Bomb into the fight that Bomb Bomb farms, actually. I could just do this. Bomb Bomb does extremely well in this fight. So we can just play that. Not Durian Charm Bomb Bomb? Why would you? We have Foxy. Durian Charm Foxy? Well, you'd like to wait. It's better to wait a few turns. See if there's gonna be anything better. Memento pivot incoming? In your dreams, maybe. Hey Jeff, how's it going? Calm silent before hitting herself and allies? She will. She will indeed. But also it doesn't matter because she's just gonna eat the otaku hit. I'm not gonna call the enemies here, I'm just gonna hit this guy. Uba bear. Freezing the otaku there was also not a bad play. Not recall the Heartmas station? Why would you? Someone seems a little bit obsessed with Heartmas station. Yeah, man, I'm gonna really put a lot of thought in the Heartmas station here. A card which in this fight is basically Woodhead. Nah, I mean, there's no purpose. There's no reason to worry about it. I think Foxy doesn't really have a play here. Woodhead doesn't sound too bad. In the fight where every enemy that threatens me has barrage and my board is already effectively full, I think it's not really all that good. Shame about mobile campfire here, though. Bye, Raccoon. See you later. Tell Cranberry you said hi. Hey, Cranberry! He's probably busy. This Foxy DPS is very sad. But I think you just send it on the Octo Bomb now. I think the longer we try to hold off for it, the worse off it is. Just feels strange. You're dead. I'm gonna eat a 6 from the Kraken, which I can Woodhead. Another ill-fated Slay Spire run today, still on A0. That game is very hard. Don't sad yourself up over it. Slay the Spire is a very challenging game. I should probably think about just running away from this fight. I've been up on never being good at Slay the Spire. Every time that I play it, I recognize the fact that to play Slay the Spire, I need to put a lot of time into Slay the Spire, and from like a streaming perspective, it really just is not worth it. Like, there's no incentive for me to become better at that game. And honestly, thank fucking God, because I don't want to put the time in to Slay the Spire. It's so hard. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the hell out of this fight. I think that you can sit around here and fight it out if you wanna, but you probably shouldn't. You have to focus fire the Kraken, and maybe you can get a little bit of money out of the Gobbling there, but it really isn't worth it. You were betting fodder, you got a migraine from the stress, concentration, and never opened the game again. Never played that game. It really, I feel like rage bait games like that just don't strike me. I changed my video settings or something? Nope. Dragon Pepper's fine. I spent 4,000 hours getting really good at the game just to get in middle school level drama because of your way of winning the game. Look, every time that I see Slay the Spire at this point, I started my streaming career playing Slay the Spire, is why we're all here today. And I think that Slay the Spire is by far the best game that came out in the 2010s. And maybe just the best game that will ever come out in my lifetime, potentially. And all that being said, I never want to open it again because people who play Slay the Spire are fucking miserable. People talk about fandoms and they're like, oh man, I think that like I liked Undertale, but the fandom really killed it for me. People who watch Slay the Spire and like talk about that game at this point are just so mean. Maybe it's just a streamer perspective thing, I don't know. But people are so fucking vicious. That's not true of everyone, right? Like, Paparazzo raided me, and he seemed pretty chill. And I think that there are probably places where Slay the Spire is played, and people are nice, but like, it's... Oh, God. It's just so tough. What's so good about Slay the Spire? I don't know, it's like, extremely well balanced. Just for sure the best balanced deck builder that will ever be. No game will hit the balance to the same degree, I don't think, as Slay the Spire has. And also it was the first of its kind. Do you know how competitive the Slay the Spire community is? Yeah. Think about streaming a game? Yeah, I mean, one of the things that keeps me playing Wildfrost and like streaming it is that I'm good at Wildfrost and I know what I'm doing. So it doesn't bother me all that much. Like, you guys can type whatever you want, but at the end of the day, I'm very sure of myself. Yeah, Cranberry, that guy is actually a big part of what I'm talking about. I was there when you banned that guy. It's just, there's so many fucking losers. I don't know. Some people just don't like having fun. Anyway, so the reason that I waited to put on the Durian Charm is because you can use Durian Charm to sneak out of other negatives. So for example here, I'm gonna put Sunglass Charm on Foxy. And then I'm gonna put a Hog Charm on Foxy. And then I'm just gonna Durian Charm both of those away. And now Foxy is just a 5x3 on a 2-turn timer with no downside. 8-5x3. Thanks for wasting my time with that story. So true. Oh, so true, so true. Do I have any units I want to play here? Ah. Hi Martinez, how's it going? Viewers can always backseat. Yeah, and you guys are all welcome to give me your ideas. I do my best to not dunk on people too hard because sometimes people are asking like genuine questions, or sometimes they say something to me and I think about it and go, oh, you're actually right. The ridiculous thing you just said to me is actually kind of good. But, you know, no guarantees. Thanks for wasting my time. I wasn't doing anything else but fuck you. Stop listening to chat. Yeah, I just like I like to win when I play this game, and so I tend to just do what I think is good. Am I an Uba Bear in disguise? Definitely not. The Spire streaming cartel that trades the same 500 views. Yeah, also, which is good, right? I think there's nothing wrong with the little like loop that the people who stream Slay the Spire do, where they raid between each other. I actually think that if you were to run on average into a Slay the Spire viewer, most of them, I think, just don't type. I don't think many people who watch Slay the Spire are actually talking all that often, which is also fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Most people I imagine who watch Slay the Spire just put it on in the background. But I realized fairly early that that wasn't how I wanted it to go for me. I didn't want to shackle myself to the hell game. Just thinking about Bomb here. Really, you can only care about the gameplay. Sure, go watch a YouTube video. The very part of streaming is the interactions. Some people just put it on for background noise. Also, Balor videos of his stream to sleep. Balor seems like a strong pick, but I don't. I just don't watch Slay the Spire anymore. Sorry, I'm stun locked by this position. Wildfrost is a hard game to have a conversation about that isn't Wildfrost. Because like, look, the position is hard to optimize here. I'm having with Isaac. I mean, it's very hard to be a variety streamer in general. Typically, people will know you for one game and you will be stuck there. I'm very fortunate to have agency to move around a little bit. Not a ton, to be fair. Like right now is Wildfrost, but when something else comes in that is relatively within my niche, I think that I can play it, which is good. Recall Bomb to save your hero Harpness Station. I think I am going to recall Bomb. I'm pretty sure the play here is just to play Bushu. Imagine moving away from Monster Train. Without a doubt, one of the best choices I've ever made in my life is not playing Monster Train anymore. I was so burnt out on that game. I just didn't really know it. Frostpunk 2? I can't wait, man. I'm sad that it got delayed another 2 months, but like, I'll live. You should Sunrod Foxy. But there's a case to be made for Hongo's Hammer first. Like, this is also fine. When is Dark and Darker 2 coming out? Cranberry, I think Dark and Darker 1 is actually still doing pretty well if you wanted to go play that. Twitch started Spire streaming 4 years ago. He single-handedly made the Twitch Spire community into people that only cared about winning. To take the game very seriously. It's either viewed as a competitive game now. Yeah, I do feel like it's very strange that so many people treat single-player card game Slay the Spire as a like competitive hardcore game. It strikes me a little bit as odd, but you know, whatever they like, I don't care that much. You know, whatever you enjoy. Then Crimson Blur. I don't... that era when he was just popping off and I was playing the game and hearing about it, that shit was cool. I was glad to see him go crazy. Just playing to win. I think there's a difference between just playing to win and going into Cranberry's chat when he loses his run of Slay the Spire to tell him that he wasted your time. You know, like I think that there's a demonstrable difference between those two things. Should sword Crunker. This by Life Coach plays Slay the Spire Ironclad 820 runs. I definitely played Slay the Spire more to just fuck around and do goofy shit. But it wasn't good for the long term for me anyway, because like I was eventually just gonna stop having fun if I was just forcing bad shit all the time. Should I chat after each run I win and say you did not waste our time? Probably not. Probably I don't think so. The Scrap Charm is very good to have here, and I mean Molten Egg's fine, Recall Bells, whatever. I'll go Molten Egg. It's the luckiest targeting you've ever seen. With the one where he 6-hit himself. He does that relatively often. He also can 6-hit you. That targeting was neither lucky nor unlucky because it didn't matter. I think that every card game should have Claw in it. I think Claw is kind of boring. But nobody likes to hear that. I don't think I want this Mimic, but like, deep down, I want this Mimic, right? But do I want this Mimic? This deck has so much fucking garbage in it. And one of my crowns is trapped on Harkness Station. Alright. And I'm putting the Scrap Health on Mobile Campfire. Leonard, have a good eat. I'll be here. Shocked at the story of life. You know, I feel like I feel like it's probably not something that I should encourage or discourage us to speak about other streamers here, mainly because I don't want I don't want anything coming back to me, but also like, you know, I don't care that much. The end. Am I missing something here? Nah. Favorite Pokemon? Hey Cranberry. Cranberry's favorite Pokemon is Diglett. I was gonna steal his, but my favorite Pokemon is... You know what I should start saying to this is none of them because Pokemon's bad. That's a good bait answer. Love Lopunny? Not really. This Burster is about to beat the fuck out of me. It used to be believable. Well, I do act, it's not bait really. I mean, it's bait to get you to interact, but I really think that Pokemon is just extremely boring. So, it isn't necessarily bait, if I believe it. This goes here. Also, Jigglypuff, she doesn't know Pokemon, so it's the only one she knows other than Pikachu. My Pokemon that I only know is, my one Pokemon is Rattata. Or Rattata, whatever the fuck you say. The rat. I like the rat guy. And youngster Joey? Does that guy like rats? Because he's just like me, if true. This deck has so much garbage. Nothing wrong about having Lopunny as your favorite Pokemon. Is that right? This double Sun Charm crab is about to beat the fuck out of me. This Burster's about to beat the fuck out of me. Go Foxy, fix your issues. Oh my god, he's so blocked. RBD, how's it going? For your most hilarious invader kill of all time. You know, I noticed that I don't actually ever get invaded by other players in Elden Ring. It really does wonders to make the game enjoyable. This mobile campfire, I guess it's okay. When I get invaded if you summon other players, that makes sense. Good choice. Son Chris Griffin's recent crimes? What'd he do? Crab. I was just thinking about placing a Moko totem here. I don't think it matters too much. I kinda just want Numbskull to die. Grano, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Is it lethal? 12 plus 8 is 20 plus 12, 8, 12. I think it's lethal. When by someone in the host of another family are engaged with this invader, they're getting married? Holy. That was easy to dodge mortar, nails him for a ton of damage. The invader is almost dead, starts rolling away to heal. Body block, and if they fail to roll past you, press R2 to staff bash. Deal single digit damage. Yeah, it's just a skill diff. So, where's the shop? Think. Alright. I'm about to get in the software vault? Nah, I held it together. Need to add overburn enemies? The player base of this game was unable to play the game on launch because they kept dying to things at random. And you have suggested that they add overburn, a mechanic that requires way more mental mental effort, not capacity, but like effort to sit there and track. I think they should not do that. this game really that hard? No, I think that the game is now a lot harder than it was on release, but the game just killed you a lot more often on release, and you would go, huh? Was this game really that hard? Uh, no, but I had 0 hours instead of 500. So somewhere along the line, I put 500 hours into the game, and now I don't die very often. But the game is definitely now a lot harder than it once was. Ugh. It's fine. It's just the only mechanic that enemies don't have. Yeah, for good reason. Bongus, how's it going? It isn't hard, but does encourage you to make the same choices over and over. That's not true. I mean, I guess it's true in the same way that Slay the Spire encourages you to make the same choices over and over, and every other card game does. There's many good varied options to play. Enemies don't have bomb either. True. I think that challenge run ideas you got for the future. Yeah, when I play the game, I'm gonna try to win it. Challenge run, win the game. I just don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Everything's okay, right? I have Big Foxy. Hey Ace, how's it going? The aimless is like whatever. Gain spice on hit is whatever. You can play like gain shell on hit on bomb bomb, but that's not all that good. Which I'm triggering on 10 shell. It would be something. It sort of just becomes a question of like, is this any good? How good is it for Foxy to do 19 times 3? Um, it's okay. It's like 67 damage. But I think it's not really worth the crown. The question of this fight, not this fight, but the question of the final boss is how do I get Foxy to kill the Junker? Think Snowdolls have a god card on the level of Blank Mask and Gacha Pomper? No. I don't think so. The close one is Shelbo, but I don't think it's quite as good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna go with plus 2. Well, no, don't fall for it. You see, this is why what I should do is come to my own conclusions. Because what happens is I get to a point where I've been looking at this for a while, and then I read something in chat, and I go, yeah, I'll just do that, and then move on. You should not play Spice Peppernut on your hero, because I think that in this position, your hero is going to sit behind Foxy for most of the fight anyway. You're just going to play Foxy Hero or Foxy Hero Campfire, and you're not going to think about it much beyond that because I have so many chumps that I'm just going to send to the top row to tank that shit. There's no way that you're going to put your hero up there in the line of fire of the barrage. So, what I should do here is, and I'm just gonna go through here. We're gonna go crown campfire. And I honestly think the best thing to do is nothing right now. That's what's really hard about this. I think that the actual best play is to do nothing. I think I just go for Charms Dry. I'm never gonna die to the Frost Guardian. No Bushu for longevity. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm never gonna die to this fight. And I can, oh my god, it's the Grink. Reap, reap, reap. Honey, it's time to sow. Oh my god, it's him. Okay, I just kill the Ice Forge and then the Grink is no problem. Ice Forge, Bigfoot, I can see Rock Hog, Mega Mimic. Mega Mimic would be bad. I don't understand why Grink is so hated. He's Grinking me. What do you mean? I don't understand why Grink is so hated as the Grink sits here hitting me for 1 damage. Sorry, as the Grink was sitting here threatening me for 3 damage every turn from turn 1. Spice Pepper Knight hero would have farmed Grink here. True! But my hero's over here. I would like to avoid hitting the Frost Guardian, but I think if you press the Wave Bell, it's kind of... Am I afraid if I press the Wave Bell? One of the enemies that spawns in here is Jonathan Gobbler. I know that. It's just a little bit tough if a Mega Mimic spawns. I think it's okay. If specifically Mega Mimic here, I will just eat the damage and move on. That's fine. I didn't think about Rock Hog Spike Wall as the 2. I missed that one. But that's okay because Foxy only has to take a 6 and then can clean up most of this. Although the Gobbler is threatening. This is also threatening. At least the Grink is dead. That's fine. Yeah, it's not a big deal. This is less fine, but mostly just... ooh, actually it's kind of tough. Oh. Oh, okay. You go... Because what I need to be afraid of here is... If I press the bell and they put a Mega Mimic behind the Gobbler, I'm in actual trouble. And the Grink's gonna die no matter what. You could go... You go Dragon Pepper, Scrappy Sword, press the bell. And then if there's a Mega Mimic spawn, I just kill the Gobbler. What's left? It's... There's Plum, Grizzle, Mega Mimic left. Plum Grizzle is ideal, and then... but like, Plum... I don't... does Plum come with a Sun Charm? Hold on. I need to read the bell. Does it just say some enemies? Some enemies upgraded with charms. Rockhog has Sun Charm. Rockhog has Sun Charm and Grink has Sun Charm, but does an enemy on the third wave get Sun Charm? That's the question. I don't know. I think you can press this. Okay, they do not get a charm. Good to know. And then we just go Dragon Pepper Sword. Yeah. Look at this Heartmas Station actually farm this fight up for me, though. This goes here. Foxy kills Mega Mimic. My hero hits the Frost Guardian for -13, but he does take 4 poison, which scales damage on Plum. The issue with this spot is that if I don't kill Rockhog now, how do I kill Rockhog, right? That's what you gotta ask yourself. And I think it's a very real problem. And I think that the answer is you don't. And so you can run this instead. Because do I really care about Heartmas Station? I care a little bit about Heartmas Station. It's nice to have my hero not dying. I think you do this. Mimic attacks 3 times. Does he? That looks like 1 to me. Probably we freeze the Plum. Because my DPS into the Frost Guardian is not great now. And I am just going to have to kill him over a few turns. Sorry, I feel like that came off a little bit rude. I was, I have to fight the internal battle there. I have to fight the battle, and the battle is looking away from chat because a lot of suggestions were made, and about half of the suggestions you guys gave me there would have lost. Like, just straight up died. The situation in that position is that you have to look at it and realize that if you don't contest the Rockhog on that turn, it's extremely hard to kill it, right? And so you have to look hard for a way to kill Rockhog there. Because if you leave it uncontested, the Frost Guardian is going to start beating the fuck out of you. Which is why that turn is harder than it seems. Thunder, have a good night. Catch you later. We'll play Bomb Bomb and then recall Bomb Bomb. It takes Foxy a long time to finish this run. It's been pretty difficult. Not really. It's unintuitive. 1.2.2 patch notes. No, not really. I mean, there's not a lot to talk about. They made Devicro better, which is cool. Like basically all of the units that were shitters got buffed in a way that I think is meaningful, which is great. Pimento at a 4-turn timer might make him clickable. So like, you know, it's a really good update. I didn't expect there to be another update for Wildfrost, so I'm very happy. I'm sleeping to see me win the run, but I'm too slow and probably gonna lose. True. Thanks for wasting my time. You know what? I was reading Twitch chat. Thanks for wasting my time. Look forward to trying the mod. Yeah, Snowfall's been out, but having an easier way to play Snowfall I think is going to be pretty cool. I'll get around to it eventually, but, you know. I tend to not rush to play mods anyway. Uba Bear. We have our hero. The Scrappy Sword into Uba Bear idea is cool, but it's not very good because I need to kill Porcupine. Yeah, they gave Weeble plus 10 HP. Yeah, he needed something. I think it's understandable. That unit was, or that enemy was a fucking joke, so I think it's reasonable. He was like really bad. The only reason that fight is challenging is because Gunk Gobbler has like some of the highest scaling of any enemy in the game, and it's really hard to fight. I need to put a freeze on the Frost Guardian. Uba Bear kind of wins here, but meh. It doesn't really matter from this point, I don't believe. Super hard to see the Frost Guardian kill me off. What I'll do is I'll do this. Actually, I'll play Bomb Bomb. Evil and Module are kind of like anti-razors. Why? You know, I didn't fully consider the fact that he was going up 2 HP there. Can we use Sunrod to 0 while snowed? No, you can't play Sunrod on a unit that's snowed. They can't have their turn timer changed. Thank you, Bomb Bomb, for taking all of the Bell down HP. Appreciate that. Bell the Bell, Bella Health, both pretty good. This was a really long run. I think that it was partially, though, just that I am out of practice with streaming as a whole. Took 4 days off. Hard to keep myself moving mentally. The heck, that looked weird. You can keep Bomb Bomb. Make jokes while the real threats are the enemies around them, while Razor's a mini King Moko. I guess. Razor's just a very scary guy. Still the first run? Yeah, it is. You're taking... I'm gonna go Spice Charm, Peppernut Charm on Jumbo. Oh, hi Saga, by the way. Sorry, I did not say hello. Finish gold bordering every card. Nice. Did you have fun? Peppernut Pimento? Nope. No, I don't think so. It doesn't sound very good. Weird that this Gnome Charm doesn't have a good target, but this makes sense because I have no crowns. I'm poor and sad. I think this will just go to Flame Water. Alright. This is a good version of the Jailer, and one of the actual worst Lancers they've ever shown me in my life. That's crazy. That's real crazy. So I can consider putting my hero in front, but yeah. Crowns, you know, bells. What did you get for the boss rewards? I took the crowns. I was forced out of 2 shops. I think my hero can tank. Are you making any ASMR videos? I hate sound balancing. It fucking sucks. And that's all that ASMR is a bunch of sound balancing. So no, definitely not. Kind of want to avoid giving the Junker plus attack where I can. It just feels kind of weird. Catering to various fetishes. Look, I don't have anything against ASMR. I don't really feel one way or another about it. When I was early on, people asked me if I had any interest in making ASMR content, and I looked at it a little bit and I went, absolutely not. I do not want to fuck with sound balancing. That looks like a nightmare. If I had Dragon Pepper, I can kill the Jailer on this turn, which is basically all we need to do to win. Hi Setch, thanks for 31 months. How's it going? Oh, also worth mentioning is I don't like whispering. It's maybe it's just like a mental thing, I don't know, but I don't want to speak any lower than this. No? No, you should kill the Jailer there. Always. Auditory, sexy, mexy recording. Friend, I don't think you can say mexy. I think that's offensive. I should kill the Lancer. This fight is not over. Okay. Ooh, I think what you're supposed to do is this. Because this sets you up to kill the Lancer and the Junker on the turn after, I think. Or I guess 2 turns from now. That is so sad now. Can you believe they're trying to cancel him? It's just so strange to watch him. Like, I wonder if Eminem in like 2001 and 2002, when he really just saying shit that's edgy for the sake of it being edgy? Because it feels kind of like depressing to see it now. Blueberry, I'm sorry to hear about your fever. I hope you feel better soon. Mostly, yeah. I wonder if it was just a different time or what. Because, like, I feel like it does not work now. Is it because we're all liberal snowflakes? Like, what happened? Definitely a different time. I just don't know. Gacha wore a dress made out of meat. That's true. How many times when she was wearing that dress do you think people said to her, "Oh, it's so nice to meet you"? Because it was probably more than once. Is Elden Ring fun yet? Yeah, I've been having fun with it. You see, this is the thing about your hero is, or like, you kind of just want to throw the mimic away. When I do this, I should just recall it. And then maybe one of these. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I'm pretty sure, actually, if I just spend all of my time redrawing for freezes on the Crusher now, I will outscale. Like, they can't kill me, right? They have no actual damage output to kill through Jumbo. Radio and TV would have countdowns to the minutes when various actresses would turn 18. Gross. This one was a long one. Yeah, I spent a lot of time talking to Twitch chat and YouTube chat during this run. This run was not particularly difficult, but there's a lot of yapping to be done today. I just need to play cards. I think his music's so singing and be like, I hope I don't get cancelled was lame. I like Eminem for his older work, but I feel like I don't think that many hip-hop artists from the 90s and 2000s have scaled up very well. Because, like, if you look at people who were very well liked in like the 90s and 2000s hip hop scenes, they're either dead or terrible. It's one of the two. And it's just kind of sad. Get him, Jumbo. Or a secret third option, terrible and dead. Was anyone terrible and dead? Snoop is still out there smoking weed. Friend, Snoop Dogg has released like 20 to 30 albums in the last 30 years, and almost zero of them are good. Yeah, Nas is pretty good. I haven't heard a Wu-Tang song recently. What? Go look at Snoop Dogg's discography, friend. That man has pumped out... Yeah, you've never heard any? Yes. It's because they're all really bad. But Snoop Dogg likes money, so he puts out a ton of music and he's just on a shitload of features. If you pay money, Snoop Dogg will show up on your song. And he's on a lot of songs. And like, you know, good for him. But I don't even think that Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style is that good of an album. I didn't really like it that much. There's so many of these? Yeah. Yep. He does smoke weed though. It's true. But yeah, I think that like if you look at people who were big in the 90s, most of them are you know, at this point I feel like the only one who's still around and making music regularly, like Eminem and Snoop Dogg are around, and neither of them have had an album that was good recently. No, Snoop Dogg epic rap. Yeah, he is Santa Claus in one of the, or no, he's Moses in the epic rap battles of history. I wonder how much. I wonder if they paid him. He put out a whole thing saying he was stopping weeding. He put out a. It was a. Yeah, it was an advertisement. He put out a thing saying he was quitting smoking, and it was an ad for a smokeless stove. Henry rocks, Macklemore rocks. These are not people who were big in the 90s. Kendrick's good. I've not heard much Macklemore. Houdini kind of blew up. Look, man, I turned on Eminem's newest album. I listened to the first song, and then I turned off Eminem's new album. I should just suffer through it. He has a fucking Brian Griffin Family Guy bar on this album, man. Where it's so over. There is no way. There's just no way. He says something like, it's like, I don't know, I'm not talking dog like Brian Griffin. Like, maybe I'm just older and more cynical, but when I hear something like that, I just go, oh God. Think orange rhyme with banana that one time. Yeah. My God, what here? I'll look it up for you. Eminem Brian Griffin bar. Holy shit, the first post is from reddit.com/r/family guy. On the song Antichrist, Eminem says, Antichrist stuck 'em, you can't be nice. Like, who's talking dog like Brian from Family Guy? That man got paid millions of dollars to write that. Can't be worse than the Lil Dicky album. I agree. I think Penis was for sure the worst thing I will ever hear in my life. I don't think that there will be anything worse than Lil Dicky's Penis. That album was a true offense to the senses. The 7-minute song about him flashing his dick on stage and then going to jail and then getting fucking abused in prison and then biting a dude's dick off is actually the maybe not maybe it is the most unbelievable thing I've ever heard. I cannot believe he wrote that. Sorry, I will stop talking about music now. Um, I think that this hero, 12-3, 4x2, is okay. I so how's it going? Just got back from your job as a ghostwriter on the Eminem discography. Hope they paid you well. Cranberry can't judge you from the safe haven of YouTube chat. That's true. Cranberry can't judge YouTube chat. Really enjoyed Aurora's new album? I don't know who that is, friend. I'm glad I picked Spike. Oh, Bangoon on a 1? What the heck? He's coming for me. Kara's album is good. I liked some of her older music, but I just kind of stopped listening to it. Oh, it's fine. I think you can go 1 on the hero here. I'd like to keep the Blizzard bottle intact, but it's kinda... His coming was foretold. Brian Griffin, Family Guide. So true. Agreed. I'm gonna eat a 2 on my hero. This 1-turn timer Penguin is kind of a monster. That's not very good either. All hail the great mod. All hail. Bow down. Praise Cranberry. Finally, someone is actually nice to me. How? He can't keep getting away with this. He just harasses people, and then people are like, "Oh man, people are so mean to Cranberry all the time." He starts it. Stop getting swindled. He's lying to you. What are we talking, dog? Like Brian from Family Guy. Anyway, I take my 5 kill. Chat, is this real? Dude, I was in a Discord call with a few of my friends, and they were playing League, and I was just watching, and one of my friends died in League, and then he went, "Chat, they got me." I don't know why, but I really thought that was very funny. He wasn't even streaming it. He just goes, "Chat, they got me." It's such a banger, dude. I love just calling out to chat when you're not streaming. Chat, someone clip that. My top 3 favorite music genres. Number 1, definitely industrial noise. I think number 2 is the sound of trash cans banging around when a cat falls into them. Like in the old-timey cartoons. And then number 3 is probably pop. Oh, stuffer mess. Chat clip that, I wasn't paying attention. Is Snuffer Mask so good that I would shade clay it? No. Like nails on the chalkboard. I think honorable mention to the sound of traffic, especially in a busy city when people are late for work due to some sort of construction. When you get all the horns going. That one's real good. Love hyperpop. I was kidding. I don't like any of those genres of music except for pop. I hate hyperpop. I thought I would like it. I do not like hyperpop. That shit is so not me. This guy fucking sucks. Like, what the hell? I feel like I've been swindled. Look at that thing. You're telling me I have Snuffer Mask and I'm about to click fucking Devacrow? No way. I actually don't think I believe it. It's Devitt Crover. It just 7 HP, 2 damage. He has a 3 turn timer and he has built-in damage scaling. And I'm pretty sure he's still dog shit. I think that if you peer the multiverse and you search every possible outcome, you always click egg. I think in every knowable universe you click egg here. He's just so bad. Conceptually, I don't think you can do it. Click him for kicks? No. I'm gonna play egg. Hey, you're out of your mind. That unit is actually horrific. I'm not doing it. I'm not losing my streak to a fucking psyop from chat. You're not gonna get me. What about Bone Scraper? What about it? What about Shade Wisp on a 5 attack enemy and then you sacrifice that? What about you come over here and we, sorry, this is not, sorry. I don't know what came over me there. For a moment I was not myself. I would like to apologize. When was the last time you used him? I don't know. you could probably go look through the footage if you want to find out. Pick Devacrow there if he was exactly egg. Satch, I don't know what you're asking me, and I'm kind of afraid. Dude, like, I think the Devacrow just needs to have, like, when an ally is sacrificed, gain... there's no way to make that unit in a healthy way, I feel. Because what that unit needs to say in order to be good is when an ally is sacrificed, gain their attack +2 or something like that. I don't care if it makes him broken. I would rather he be broken than fucking terrible. I'm gonna hit this goblin a few times. Deep State's trying to make me pick Devacrow. I almost fell for it. But, like, I'm stronger than that. Don't feel like there's a point in taking him. If your run already has, like, established sacrifice setups, it's okay. But he doesn't synergize with Snuffer Mask is the problem. And it's just hard to click on a unit that doesn't synergize with Snuffer Mask at this point. If it was when an ally gets sacrificed, gain multi-hit 1. Yeah, I think that would probably be overpowered. But it would be nice. I think he could be a 5 turn timer with that effect, and it would probably be very strong. And if you blinded Chikachi? Yeah, definitely. With Bird, he's good. I'm not afraid to say that. I think he's very good if you have the Bird. But, you know, this whole clan is a lot better when you have the bird, so it's not a great barrier to entry to have to overcome. Yeah, what exactly? What is not good with bird? Double dips on that one spell? Oh yeah, Skull Misty. That is true. He does double dip on Skull Misty. I think Skull Misty might not be all that good anymore, but... you know. Devacrow himself needs a buff. Devacrow, I think inherently just doesn't do... Like, Devacrow doesn't need a buff. He was just buffed to 3, and I still think he's bad. I think he just doesn't fit with the clan. Like, in a world where you are regularly summoning high damage units that you can then sacrifice for value, I think he would be fine. But the regular summons that you're going to be pressing are Jun, who has 2 attack, and you don't want to sacrifice him, you want him to take a hit, and maybe Fallow, who has 2 attack. In a world where you have Bird, he's okay, but, you know, you have to have Bird first, and that's not always going to happen. Saying that Devacrow would be better with the other clans? No. No, I am not saying that. Hey, Groff. Beautiful. You know, I didn't even have the time to turn the thought, okay, now give me Flameblade Charm, into a sentence before it was already in front of me. Is Flameblade Charm all that good here? It's a lot of money, and probably it's fine. It's just expensive. And I don't know how well it really scales. But, it'll be fine. I need to click on like 2 or 3 cards that say kill an ally now. Actually, I need to click on like exactly 2 cards that say kill an ally. No, Zoomlin wafers. Definitely. I was thinking about Tarblade there. Yeah, the Devacrow spoof combo. Ugh. Honestly, Devacrow spoof, Spark Charm spoof, you can create situations where Devacrow is good, I think, very easily. The problem is that practically you're never gonna hit that shit, you're just gonna be sad a lot. Which is, you know, I don't need to be sad in the video game. That's all. I don't think you need to be afraid of anything here. My hero kills Porcupine, and then when Groff gets to attack again, Infernoco just explodes. That when is a big operative word, though. Because look at the future. Tell me when I get a sacrifice. It's a little tough. But I think it can be Tarblade Drag, but it's like Would Devacrow be playable if they gave him a spiffy hat? I think that would make him a lot better, yeah. I actually think that would be big. If he had a sick hat. Does this game have any characters with noticeably good hats? That's the question for you. Naked Gnome? I think that hat is mid. They hate me because I speak the truth. Baker has a good hat. I agree with that. Absolutely agree with that. I'm pausing here to look this one over and consider... Because obviously I could just kill the doctor. I left my options open, which was okay. What I should do here is I should play Snuffer Mask. We can make a very solid set of plays here through Snuffer Mask into Tarblade Snuffer into Tarblade Snuffer. And then Groff will send them to the explosion chamber for their appointment. At the exploding chamber. Oh my god, I just got farmed. The Snuffer actually fucked me up so hard there. Wait a minute. I guess I didn't get farmed that bad. But, yuck. It's very good here to try to stall. This run is so fucked up that I'm sitting here looking at this, wondering if I should give Infernoco plus 4 HP through Pinkberry Juice. That's not a great thought. Berry Bell instead. Yeah, I think, well, if you Berry Bell Infernoco though, the issue is that then when Groff attacks, he'll only take 5 overburn. I think the better play is to just let my hero eat the mini Moko hit. And that's not too bad. Like Sack Dr. Egg. Well, yeah, obviously we can just win the game here, but it's a lot better to wait these 2 enemies. Ever see a Dust Devil and go, damn, what that mouth do? Nope. Never. Usually I see a Dust Devil and I go, oh fuck yeah buddy, 160k magic XP per hour. That's typically what I think when I see a Dust Devil. They have mouths? Sunburst 2/2 mini Moko so that 2 enemies can spawn? If you Sunburst 2/2 mini Moko, then your hero kills Infernoco there. And then nothing else spawns. Because they're dead. And now I just draw 1 Tarblade. Nice. Saw. Okay, call him in. And now... here, for peace of mind. I should not kill Snuffer here. Don't fall for it. Been a while since I've been in that spot, though. Beating with Graf at 1 HP. Yeah, what's gonna kill Graf? They don't have Barrage. Barrage. If only I had waited on the Flameblade Charm, huh? That would have been cool. I don't know, but it's scary. To truly be, like, the best at this game, you have to not be afraid. The game is very scary, but you can't, like, you can't just live in fear. Because you'll make worse plays to try to be less afraid. I don't think that I would ever click this Pomegranate Charm for Graf. It's unlikely that I hit something to combo with it, and Belle of the Bell is just very good. If I didn't go Flameblade Charm, though, I would have Pomegranate Frog Charm for Graf, which is pretty nutty. It's 18 Barrage on Sacrifice. I guess it's not that big of a loss. You would only have lost $5. That matters a lot. Look at how much money I have. In this position, especially with no money here, you are like you are not you are missing crowns sometimes here. I think that the gnome is okay. I don't hate seeing a charm here. But removals are also nice. If I miss a crown, it's better to have removals. In fear of Devacrow? There's a difference. This is like saying you live in fear of getting hit by a car. I mean, sure, but mostly because it's just bad for me. I think most people try to avoid things that kill them. Ah, Soulbound Skulls. I click. Hey, look at that. What do you know? The $5 matters. Cool, isn't it? I only have one fear, and his name is Uba. True. Suspicious shopkeeper and her collection of skulls. Dude, I wish I could have bought all of her skulls. Those skulls were so cool, but I'm poor. I'm poor and sad, and the skulls are their money. It's actually so hard to kill Snuffer Mask, though. Like, it's actually insanely challenging. But, we'll figure it out. Oh my god, oh. Eesh. Ew. Ewy. Ew. What the hell is that? I'm gonna play Newman Guitar Blade in this one, I think. Look at this dude. I don't really know what to do. Are you looking at this guy? Thank God I picked Egg. Imagine that was Devacrow. Oof. I think that Soulbound Skulls is just a free play here. Oh, and I high rolled. God bless. That's such a good roll for me. God. You just assume it's gonna be bad, but sometimes it's incredible. Bye-bye, Gawk. Ah, and what do you know? So the Soulbound Groff bug is not real. The Gawk is whatever. I don't care about the Gawk all that much. Good to see. Yeah, not blaming you. I assume that, you know, probably just heard it from someone else and someone else was just wrong. It's no big deal. It is good to have it locked down though, as have seen. Grok to demonize on that thing. That's probably one of the worst things anyone has ever said to me while I was playing this game. That's truly despicable. I hope you reflect on the actions that have led us to this moment. You better be fucking sorry. You made me read that shit. I've said before. Well, that when you asked about the Dust Devils, nah, Cranberry. The Dust Devils isn't even the worst thing that you said to me. Period. Remember when you were on your fucking Sonic pregnancy arc? That was pretty grim. That was a dark time. You don't recall that? Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, I understand. You can just deny it. It's fine. Average liberal. I mean, it's okay. We all know Cranberry. He is a big gaslighter. It's not a big deal. Look at this exact lethal. Also, the Crego pregnancy arc. The Crego pregnancy arc was alright. Crego is Prego. It has a good ring. If you ask me. You should click something here. This is a double standard. The thing is, Cranberry Sonic doesn't rhyme with Prego. If you can give me a rhyming scheme pun with a Sonic character plus a slang term for pregnancy, I will okay your Sonic pregnancy. Ah, Muncher Charm. It's like I went here, but worse. I guess I get money. I think probably you just eat this gunk fruit. And we go on. Oh, I want to look at my crowns. They're fine. Eggman is Pregman? Ooh, that one is pretty good. Eggman is Pregman. That one might be acceptable. First time catching a stream. Congratulations to Sonic. Yeah, it's been a very emotional time, but, you know. We're all very happy for him. I can potentially let the Woolly Drek... I could potentially let the Woolly Drek eat the Bigfoot, sacrificing the Bigfoot, and then passing the Soulbind over to him. But also my Snuffer will come back. Not Soulbound, though. Something something Sonic, something something bubonic plague. Yo, that's not pregnancy, dude. That is not correct. I should leave myself just one open slot here, though. I should not put out Spike. Don't fall for the psyop. I could let the Bigfoot be the agent of his own demise, too. I don't think that's terrible either. It's like kind of good. Just weird. Yeah, I like Dr. Pregman a lot. I think that is the line. I think that's the way. I want him to not eat my egg here. I want to leave that. Oh. Need to do this, but cream pie the rabbit. No, I don't think you should do that. There's like a 25% chance that this run becomes very difficult. Oh well, maybe it doesn't happen. Oh, let's go. Game not bad, game good. Hell yeah. Hey, how the fuck do I kill this woolly Drek though? Anyone got any good ideas? Dr. Pregman is time we talk about a female Sonic character being pregnant, all of a sudden everyone hates you. Yeah, they turned on you, Cranberry. Woke mob. Stab Snuffer? Uh-huh. Does that kill the woolly Drek? Not quite. It's close. No problem is the Bigfoot. Mm-hmm. The real problem is this Cranberry guy. Stab Snuffer and then break the bank and die to teeth? Mm-hmm. You are seeing some of the issues with the position. Correct. All of these things you are saying are problematic. And then we kill Snuffer, and that'll let Groff kill Gromble without dying. Then we let the egg go take a hit from a big feet. And I'm thinking Tarblade Snuffer looks pretty decent here. I think I will just send it now. I'm close to having this all make sense. I think you can go Noomlin Biscuit, Tar Blade, and it's alright. No money was made? Oh, we didn't pick Bling Bang for the money anyway. We picked Bling Bang so it can die for a sacrifice trigger. +1 on Groff's Overburn in this fight would have made a universe of difference. Would have been a galactic difference. Sure. This is the gobbling. I know this is the gobbling. And everyone can shout out my good buddy Snuffer for just absolutely farming this fight for me. That fight was just watch Snuffer cook those grumbles. That was a great performance. Gobbling always go to the bottom row there? Nah, it's 50-50. Either way you make money though. It's pretty good. Traveler is not the worst idea because I could find Bird. And there's not a ton left to munch. You could take 2 Tar Blades potentially, but that's the end of it. And without a good guaranteed line on sacrifice, I think you should go top path here. That's fine. Maybe a little annoying. Oh, cool. Good news, everybody. I just win the game. That's neat. Cake Charm. I think I do take the world's worst snow cake here. I know it's especially like today's YouTube run. The only difference is that this is Crunker, so I'm gonna have significantly less fun. I'm gonna have a much, much worse time in here. It's okay, however you want to go about it. Consider where this Cursed Crown should end up. You're gonna think I'm fucking with you, but there's a decent chance this Cursed Crown should go on Bling Bank. Because it's an easy guaranteed sacrifice for the Soulbind. These are hard, this is for sure. Not on egg? Yeah, sure, you could do egg, actually. It's a fair point. It makes functionally no difference. And I do always want the egg on turn 1. Oh. What's the difference, though, of the final fight? It's different. He's gonna grink me up a little bit. Grink me up before you go and such. Dude, 4 scrap health spike wall? That's OP. Are you kidding me? We gotta do something about this. Grink me up inside. Personally, I'm more of a grink me up before you go. As opposed to a grink me up. I like Grink me up before you go a little more. I guess I could just kill this Grink. There's actually no reason not to. I'm gonna play this whole hand. That looks good. Is the guy who said, "I don't understand why people hate the Grink" still here? I'd like to direct your attention to something. I would just like a moment of your time. I just want to show you something going on. You're actually gonna beat the shit out of me. I'm getting absolutely bullied by this Grink. He lives this, by the way. Lives to Grink another day. There's a 12 damage barrage coming after me. I probably need to phase change Grunker and hope he doesn't do anything scary. -3 is kind of bad. I can play Jun Jun Mask here instead of Tarblade. Is it different? No, it makes no difference. Grink picked those charms of his own free will or because they were forced upon him. Do any of us have free will? Free Grink? Hey Crunker, what the fuck is this? Care to explain to me what on earth I'm looking at right now? Because it sure looks like you are hitting me for 7 damage on a 2-turn timer without me being able to chump block it. But that can't be right. That would be absurd. Crunker would never? Crunker would never. I agree. It's okay, at least my characters do -2 damage. Have that going for me. I don't really want to take 7 from the spike wall. But I also, I suppose it's just Tarblade, spike wall. I can't. We'll put a Tarblade into the spike wall and then we will see what Crunker, we'll see where the chips fall. Seven HP to Groff. Crunker is hitting 3 of his guys, including the spike wall. Seems right. And then... It's getting late? Yeah, it sure is. Probably heading to bed. See you later, Leonard. Have a good night. thinking this is pretty decent. Kills the Spuncher, kills the Ice Forge, takes Spike Wall damage. Might even get a Bling Bank in for the finish line here. I'm gonna get one Bling Bank payout. Pretty juiced, if you ask me. Might even get two. I see. Well, second drag, so the Spike Ball does more damage and you get a 3x combo. Spike Ball does more damage to what, Crunker? I don't think I see the vision. My hero going to 8 is okay. Probably HP. Oh, Aimless is fine too. Aimless on Soulbound Skulls can kill 4. I haven't seen the card destruction fight in a while. Yeah, there it is. I was just thinking. I don't know if I need the Noomlin on the, or not the Noomlin, the Aimless on the Soulbind. Does it feel like I need it? It's kind of a tough one to say. I don't think I need it. I mean, I don't need it now. Regardless. Yeah, I think I'm good to just go here. I'm sure it'll work out. Oh, what am I doing? Am I removing or am I duplicating? You gnome tutu? Yeah, you can. Your favorite cozy nighttime stream? Hey, thanks. And good evening. For the hero's values as a gold list, if you saw an exact version of a hero you'd won with, it would be gold. That would be cool. I think that the archetypes could be golded, right? Like, there's obviously variability on the health, the damage, and the turn timer, but like, the X2 like raw stat hero could just be an archetype that you get a gold border for. It'd be good to X4 Soulbind and then dupe it. I think it's overkill. I don't think you need it. Dupe Soulbound Skulls, you one turn win the final fight? No, because I don't have anything to sacrifice. I guess maybe I could do it with Bling Bank, but actually, if I get another normal crown, yeah, actually, I think so. The Frost Guardian final fight easy? It's already easy. Anyway, I'm gonna go remove. Like, if you're gonna duplicate Soulbound Skulls, you don't put the Aimless on Soulbound Skulls, because that's 8 enemies you're marking. You don't need to mark 8. 4 is plenty. I just kind of think I should get rid of Pinkberry Juice over Tarblade. It's weird, though. And it doesn't seem right. It's just very hard to... I need a card that says kill an ally. Hey, what the hell? What's up with this? much health does Dr. Egg have? He has 4. Okay. You don't have to like it, but it is probably the way. And then I'm okay with this. Or if I'm gonna do that, it's just kind of like not ideal to lose Berry Sis here, but there's nothing to be done. I'm gonna have my hero eat the 4 because I want Groff to kill the gunk back for me. I think the Soulbound multiple proc thing was fixed. Shame about my Berry Sis. Yeah, that was fixed. So unfortunately I eat double gunk fruit here, but the actual unfortunate thing is having Berry Sis die like that is a real shame. But nothing to be done. Should I get injured by this? Yeah. Yeah, she will. I think plus 10 HP is pretty viable here. I also think that plus 5 and then setting Groff to 10 is okay as well. It's kind of hard for Groff to get sacrifices. That's what we're gonna find today. He's gonna eat my bling bank, which also kind of sucks. I'm getting farmed by this dung rock with no counterplay. I don't think it should have been fixed. It was very strange. And definitely not intended. Come on, man. This isn't right. Double Sun Charm Dung Rock. Super gross. I truly just can't kill shit. It's tough. But I just cannot. They're also. The other problem is that these guys are 4 damage. And so I can't. Like, I can buff Snuffer up to 8, and then he takes 4, and then he's on 4 again. And everything is 4. Your roll can 2/2 drag. And what are you going to do if you don't draw Sunburst 2/2? A Bone Scraper diff? Yeah, I mean, any card that deals damage would be good here. When you get right down to it. I mean, these guys are also just gonna eat every card out of my deck. Which is tough in its own right. Lay is sacrificing Snuffer. How? John. Also how? Life when he attacks, so you can kill him with one Tarblade. That is, from this point, 6 turns. To do that, I would lose 6 cards and take a total of 24 damage from these Dung Rocks. Which in short means I will be dead. Definitely this. The Gunk Gobbler is just gonna fucking mob me. I fear. Ever kill stuff for Gruff? So every single card that deals damage here would kill stuff for Gruff. You could pick any card in the game that deals damage to the enemies and it would kill stuff. Because all I need to do is hit my own units. That is the position. Let any card be destroyed? How are you gonna do that? You have a plan there that makes it so that neither of those guys attack? Yeah, okay, you got it. Yeah. It's tough, isn't it? Joe Battle Axe does not do well for me. Can only use it on Jun. You do this and then play it on Snuffer. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna let Groff go to 1 here. I think it'll make sense to just have a Jun on deck. My Tarblade. That's tough. Because the enemy and activates Groff at the same time, should that be better, or are you missing something here? Well, for one, Bone Scraper deals 5 damage, and if you look very closely, you will see the problem with using it to kill the enemy. And for 2, if Groff attacks a single time from this position, the fight ends immediately because she wipes the board. How many enemies spawn in? 4. Oh my god, there's gonna be another Dung Rock, I think. Yeah, this fight is probably the most unbalanced in the game in terms of if it just destroys you or if you destroy it. Because it's entirely based around what gets Sun Charm. Sun Charm a Gunk Gobbler, and if you can kill it, the fight's free. Sun Charm Dung Rock, and he's 14 HP, and suddenly you're getting stomped. Remove all the Tarblades? I removed 2 Tarblades and then I got 1 eaten because there was nothing to be done about it. Also, you don't always draw 5 Tarblades together. That is kind of the issue. But the actual problem of this fight is that these guys all do 4 damage, and 4 damage is exact lethal on Snuffer. which is tough, of course. Very unfortunate. Well, in a world such as this, what can I do? Down to 1 on hero, Sunrod Junjun, and then sack it. So, the implied problem now is that Groff no longer wins me the game. Like, the position that I was in at the start of this fight, I was baited. I was supposed to have Groff put 10 into the Dung Rock at the top. This guy that's been pummeling me. I focus fired on the gunk pack, and I don't really know why. That was just kind of silly. 2-2 Groff? Why would you just kill Groff? What line is kill Groff? Where does that go? What's the angle? Does Groff no longer win the fight? Is she no longer strong enough? There's a 60 HP enemy that's spawning in front on the bottom row next turn. And Groff deals 20 damage, and it is like pulling teeth to get her to attack. Okay. It's probably this. I'd like to keep the Snuffer because there's a world where I can actually get it to die. But sending my hero to 1 HP is probably okay. Because Blaze Beetles can't snipe me, I have a Noomlin Pink Berry Juice. So it's this and this. And we don't have to like it. I'm just gonna run out of cards. 20 plus 15 is 35. 25? No. It's 20 plus 15 is not 25. Blaze Beetles doesn't spawn on wave 3 of this fight? I think I'm about to get diffed by this fucking 10 HP change they put on this boss. Crazy. Okay, so this is my hand now. And Loveland, you said it's Dungrock Gobbler Gobbler? Okay, so this is a gunk gobbler. Known quantity gunk gobbler. Okay. And one of these. And GG. You guys thought I was gonna die there. I probably should have put the heart charm on. I actually thought I was about to get fucking diffed by that 10 HP change though. That was close. That was very close. But yeah. So basically I will walk you through the thought process of how you win that fight. What you have to recognize to win that fight is that there is no universe where you can play through Groff. The enemies are all 4 damage one-shotting your guys. So what you have to do to win that fight is you have to play through Dr. Egg. You're not going to win that fight by putting Overburn out more than once or twice. So you use the Overburn to crowd control so you don't get swarmed, and then you use the enemy's destruction passive to thin your deck to 6 good cards. And then once you're at 6 good cards, you can use Jun Jun plus Blizzard Bottle to live forever, because as I've established many times, the Jun Jun card is super broken. Like, as a starter card, that card is not okay. So, you know, roughly that. I'm gonna play Blank Mask because it's basically never wrong. We blacked out. What happened? Chat, clip that. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. The best card here is almost certainly Agile Skull. Yeah. And I'll take a charm. Okay. Bone Scraper. Yeah, no, Agile Skull's better. Now... No T? Nah, why would you take Skull Mist T there? Bone Scraper okay as well, since it can still kill Snuffer Mess. It's just worse. Like, this says kill an ally. Bone Scraper says kill Snuffer Mask. Sometimes you're gonna need to kill like Barry Sis or Dr. Egg, which to be fair, they are also both low enough that it's fine, probably. But It's better to have Agile Skull in the true boss, but I guess in the true ending it doesn't matter because I'm just going to click Soulbound Skulls on their head. He is an extra ally kill. Anyway. I think I'm going to hold my charms. I don't really feel... you know what I actually think here? I think I might not... You mean Skull plus T? I mean, I think the charm is more likely to be useful. This charm was not good, but sometimes that charm is very good. Snuffer respawn. So basically, what you should know about any sort of frenzy on Snuffer, like a frenzy multi-kill Snuffer idea, is that you shouldn't do it because when I did it, it was super buggy. Anyway, I'm gonna aimless Soulbound Skulls. I'm gonna play for... I kind of want to play Heart Charm Berry Sis, because I think it just makes this fight unlosable. Fair. Yeah, like, I did something like that, and apparently now you just can't even aimless on the Agile Skull. But when I did, I had some sort of frenzy on Agile Skull on Snuffer Mask, and it just was super inconsistent. Is Devacrow Pimento good? I think that, short answer no, long answer no. I don't know about Pimento. I think Pimento might be okay. I think the Devacrow still requires a lot of setup to not be offensive. A lot of things need to go right for you to click on Devacrow. That's how I feel about it. This Plum's a real pain. It's gonna be so sick to actually be able to sacrifice my cards again. I gotta say. Careful. Watch how nasty this is. First I have to freeze Spike Wall. Check me out here though. You ready for this? 3? Wait a minute. Berry Sister! What have you done? Shall we lost in that battle? You'd have to go look at the VOD. I was in there for quite a while. I think that the longest I've spent on something in a strategy game in recent memory was when in Slice and Dice in 2.0 I spent like, I think it was like 20 or 30 minutes getting past the 3 witches. It was a very hard fight. It's kind of hard to see, but I think I just kill... I don't kill Plum here. Devacrow was gained 2 to 3, agree. Or someone suggested Frenzy when sacrifice, or when seeing an ally sacrifice, which would also be fine. "18 minutes in the gunfight? That's not too bad." I'm gonna go kill this Spike Wall. Yeah, I kind of do like just putting up like Lumen Vase. I think Lumen Vase Berry Bell is fine. Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze there, but I guess I'm good. Well, the Kung Fight was telling chat why their idea would never work. Well, it's like an abridged version of uh, going through every idea myself. Is just reading all of the ideas in chat and then going, no, 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 no. A Lumen Base here would not have been a bad call, but what's done is done. Honestly, don't think it's that big of a loss. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this egg while I still can, though. Too bad. What are my odds of drawing a card that kills here? There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I have 4 hits. So I have to bottom deck exactly Tarblade, Tarblade, Sunburst, 2/2, Azul Skull. That doesn't happen to me. Oh, it actually wasn't true because this guy's on 2. But it doesn't happen to me anyway because I'm just better. Hey, Groff? Let me try that again. There you go, there you go. Just a little eepy, I guess, I don't know. Someone did say Groff was bugged. It appears that Groff is in fact bugged. It just took a while for the bug to show up. Yeah, wonder what the fuck the bug is, because now I'm real lost. Because that was very strange. Soulbound Skulls is targeted now? Yeah, that was changed a while ago. Soulbound Skulls is a little bit better than it once was. What happened? Things look normal, you missed what was weird. I played Azul Skull on Snuffer, and Snuffer died, and then Groff did not attack. Which is weird, because Groff should attack there. No, you got me! Score one for the bad guys, man. What the fuck? After all of this, he still comes in and beats the shit out of me? Come on, buddy. You can't just give one to me? You gotta make me fight it out? Crazy. He's a real devil. No peace in Uba Bears America. Hey, what's up with that though? I picked this kill an ally card to trigger my fucking unit, and it just doesn't work. That's the problem with this generation. Nobody wants to work anymore. These dang old lazy Groffennials are trying to get out of work. And I hear they're trying to cancel Eminem. Classic. Yeah, I guess Groff just doesn't play. I guess my whole run is built around this unit and she's just never gonna attack. Fine. Hey, there she goes. We got one. Might just be Snuffer. I would just sack my drag here, but I think I might die. And I don't have a Jun Jun on deck to cover for me. I'm gonna launch Dr. Egg into the sun to see if Groff attacks. 8 goes here, 2 goes here, it'll be fine. Huh. So if you play Agile Skull on Snuffer, Groff does not attack. That seems not good. Bug detected. I think Snuffer might just be the devil. I think that unit has a lot of issues. Alright. I think I'm going to play this. And I would like my crowns back, please. I'm gonna play Bling Bank, Soulbound Skulls. Actually, I guess I don't need to play Bling Bank. If this shit breaks, I'm gonna quit the menu though. If this Agile Skull doesn't proc with Soulbound Skulls, I'm gonna quit the menu. For sure. Check to see if the unit is dead. Yeah, it might just be that it doesn't check to see if the unit is dead. It's entirely reasonable. Or like it goes and it goes, oh, alive, good to go. If you're wondering, I crowned Gunk Fruit in case there was a block charm on the jailer. Not my fault, buddy. And it's extremely not me. I don't know what to tell you. But that is a huge bug. That is really, really bad that is like that. The good news is that I can play around it. What happened? It's definitely Agile Skull. Because that works. It's definitely Agile Skull is bugged. So, I don't know. Kind of fucked up. Worked fine in the past. Well, I mean, like, before this patch it worked fine, yeah, but I think post-patch it's bugged. I don't know why. Cards that summons other cards when sacrificed? I think so. Maybe. Here, I'll kill my egg by hand and we will test your theory. I will beat this egg to death with my bare hands in order to solve out what's breaking Groff. You can eat my blank mask, I don't care. Don't heal egg. Thank you. Agile Skull the egg? Well, no, we already did Agile Skull on the egg. The Soulbound didn't proc. We need to play, here, we'll play Agile Skull on Jun Jun. Does this proc Groff? Yes. Okay, so Agile Skull on Jun Jun procs Groff. Check. And then Tarblade on egg. Does this proc Groff? Check. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. What's up? That was Agile? So Agile Skull on Jun Jun is fine, and Tarblade on Dr. Egg is fine, but is Agile Skull on Snuffer okay? No. So Agile Skull onto Snuffer or Egg is the problem. So it looks like it's kill effect cards played on sacrifices that then summon a sub-sacrifice. Such as Egg, Bird, and Snuffer is where the bug appears to be. That's the diagnosis. Maybe it's just Agile Skull. Yeah, it's hard to say what it is. But like, I can play this Starblade on Jun Jun and Groff will attack. Every time. So it's definitely just gonna be wait for that to get patched, because that is like actually horrific for this clan. Usually when there's a bug in this game, I don't really mind. Like, it's usually something you can play around, right? It's never anything that's all that problematic. This is actually just so bad. This is jumbo unclickable levels of bad for the clan. Like, so bad that I might just not play the clan until there is a change, is where we are. Not being able to play Groff plus Snuffer plus a sacrifice card is such a huge disaster. Like, it's so bad that you can't play this. Because Groff is probably the best unit in the clan in terms of carry potential. And so having her just be unplayable with 3 of the best summon cards in the game is not good. That's a tough one. However, this clan is still super OP because of the card called Soulbound Skulls. And if there's anything you can really learn from this run, is that you can really do anything with Jun Jun. You can get out of the worst shit. He was also broken for Devacrow. Someone in YouTube chat said no. Maybe it's the charm? Yeah, it could also be the charm. I don't know. It's weird, for sure. But I don't know. Yeah, it was definitely something where they fixed one bug and then this bug popped up now. It's tough for sure, but Groff and Soulbound Skulls. The funny thing is that it was fine throughout most of the run, and you can probably play around it a little bit. And ultimately, this clan just has such a free ride if you see Soulbound Skulls plus Frenzy Charm. But it's also recency bias because I've seen it twice in 2 runs now. So, you know. Bird Groff, yeah. That Bird also might not work with Groff. I think that it's potentially just Groff is not playable right now, which is not ideal. Not being able to sacrifice is very scary, but hopefully it'll get fixed quickly. Anyway, I am gonna call it a night. Definitely a little bit scary for the future of Shademancers, but thanks for watching, everybody. Good to see you all after a nice little vacation on my end. Maybe I'll upload that video or that run as my YouTube video tomorrow, because that run was really good. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in that one to talk about. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.